Raoul Wallenberg by Rebecca Johnson. Raoul Wallenberg was a Swedish diplomat sent in at the end of World War II to protect the last of the Jewish community in Budapest, Hungary. He was and remains to be one of the greatest humanitarians of the 20th century. Between July and December of 1944, Wallenberg saved approximately 100,000 people. The story begins on January 22, 1944, when the United States created the War Refugee Bureau. The Americans consulted Sweden to get help recruiting volunteers to head the operation. Wallenberg, understanding the urgency of his task, left immediately and entered Budapest on July 7th. Wallenberg stopped at nothing to save the Jews. He boarded deportation trains and threw out passports. He convinced Gestapo agents that those Jews had Swedish protection. Wallenberg set up checkpoints which complicated the Nazi shipping schedule and coordinated with the International Red Cross to distribute food and help evacuate children. By repeating these trips dozens of times, he saved an estimated 1,500 Jews. Another major practice Wallenberg instituted was the increased production of his Schutzpasses, or protective pass. He designed a new passport colored blue and yellow, decorated with 3 Swedish crowns, and was authorized by his signature. The papers could be completed anywhere and then defended by Wallenberg with such tenacity the guards did not question his authority. At the height of the mission, 15,000 to 20,000 documents were in circulation, and ultimately about 50,000 Jews were saved. By the end of the war, the Nazis were evacuating Budapest because of the proximity of the Russians. In a final attempt to kill all the Jews, generals devised a plan to blow up the ghetto, which housed approximately 70,000 Jews. When Wallenberg heard of this, he sent a message to the general threatening him with war trials and promised that he would testify against him should the Nazis destroy the ghetto. Finally liberated, January 16, 1945, the Jews savored their freedom. On Wallenberg's last day of freedom, January 17, 1945, a witness is reported as saying that Wallenberg slipped on a patch of ice and was helped up by his friend Paul Nevy. As he was getting up, Wallenberg noticed 3 elderly men with the yellow stars still embroidered on their coats. As they passed, Wallenberg replied with tears in his eyes, "I'm glad to see that my mission has not been completely in vain." Wallenberg was the light that shone to a seemingly lost people. He represented hope, relief, and a belief in a future.